Hey guys, it's Kay from KS Anonymous, and I am back today with another episode of r/Insane People Facebook. I don't even have words for this. His post could fuel the sub for a year. God reversed dog spells. Dog Latin is a fake language using all capital letters. It is a fake language using the caps lock. This is why our names and legal documents always use capitals. Anything written in this dog Latin is null and void. This is why we have capital cities and capital punishment and missing caps tones. It is the dogma or am God trick of the elite. Sir, are you okay? Yeah, sorry. Oh my gosh. Like, I get it. Like, sometimes people get, like, cool meanings out of things. But this is really stretching it. Like, really stretching it. And from the comment responses there on Reddit, this appears to be one of those beliefs of a particular group that I forget the name of that honestly... Like, not to be rude, but like, okay, so you know how schizophrenia, a lot of times when someone's like going off on a thing, they start pulling meanings from things and connecting them together that don't have actual meanings together. It's just in their head. Like, I feel like a lot of the basis for that was like someone kind of went off on an episode and they just like connected these weird things together that only made sense to them. But then they like somehow wrote it all down. And that became, like, the foundation of everything. Like, that's how little sense a lot of this stuff makes. And I'm like, man, what? Like, no, that doesn't... Okay. I'd give him a secretary position. Maybe. Ladies, if you own a company and your husband is out of job, would you step down from your position as the CEO for your husband to take over? Some ladies with good heart can do it. Why do I feel like this is like needlessly gendered, if that makes sense? Like, would you ask the same question, like, men, if you own a company and your wife is out of a job, would you step down from your position as CEO and let your wife take over? Like, the same weirdness level of this question. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you, if you were a CEO of a company and you worked your butt off to get there, and you know how to run a company, and your spouse who knows, maybe they don't have that skill set. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But, you know, if they just randomly lost their job, let's assume that they don't have that skill set. And assume also that they probably don't work in your company. I just don't see it likely that the CEO's husband or wife would somehow be fired in their own company. I just don't see it happening. I mean, it could if it was like a bad situation. In that case, definitely not. But like, why would you be like, yeah, so I'm married to this person and they lost their job, so they're gonna run the company. So I won't have a job. Because that makes sense. Like, why? What? Won't someone please think of the children? Terrifying. Children now don't have the human reflex that when you smile at them, they smile back. I'm seeing kids with their lower faces hanging inertly, absolutely unmoving facial muscles when they take their masks off. Dark circles under eyes from low oxygen. Lassitude. So I don't know. I don't know if like the length of the pandemic has helped your memory to fade, but yeah, no, kids normally look like that. Teens and kids. Quite frankly, apathy is a cool trait. They don't want to smile at you. Are you actually smiling at them? Are you expecting them to smile at you for no reason? They just took their mask off. They're tired. Why do they have to be like, hi, I'm gonna smile at you right now? And also, this is marked with r/didn't happen, and I kind of agree. At least they admit it's crazy. I have a crazy theory on all of this. Let me know what y'all think. What if Meghan is actually just a surrogate for Harry and his real long-term boyfriend / undercover husband? It would explain why Harry was so keen to join the military and prove his macho side, and it would explain why everyone has held Meghan at such an arm's length. They know she is really just a beard / surrogate. I feel like maybe a while back when the alleged photo of Prince Harry with some other girls and guys in Vegas playing pool naked was made to camouflage Harry's sexuality. I don't think there have been any out gay royals, so it would all make sense. Race aside, why would Harry fall for some cable TV actress from America? Seems more likely that his team chose her because she is an actress and could play the part of his beard, and the fact that she is from America would help keep the British tabloids from being able to scoop up every last detail of her background. I have this really funny feeling that I'm not saying the word correctly, but that is too bad. Also, there is something that annoys me when people start taking real life people and trying to like play fan fiction with it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one thing when it's a series, a show, an anime, some movie, whatever, and they want to write a story where actually this person is this way and they're actually in love with this other person, and, you know, like make it a totally different reality. You know, it's not a big deal because it's not real. It wasn't real to begin with. It was a story. But I find it a little bit weird when we start doing that to actual human beings. Like, someone pointed this out too. They said, so it makes more sense. It makes more sense that this man is an undercover, covert gay man who is using this woman as a surrogate for his gay lovers and his child than it does for the royal family to maybe be a bit racist. People really love like the elaborate, crazy schemes, you know? I don't know, man. I just find it a little bit weird. It's just a little bit weird when you start talking about real life people and just putting this stuff out there. But yeah, at least they admit it's crazy. A different kind of crazy. Does anyone have a recommendation for an artist who makes breast milk jewelry? I'm looking for an artist who makes the actual jewelry themselves, preferably. Budget is about $150 to $200, but I'm flexible. Please don't comment telling me that you think the idea of breast milk jewelry is gross, even if you are my husband. I don't care. Even if you are my husband. No. Ooh, the one person that you might want to care if they think it's kind of disgusting that you were wearing jewelry made of breast milk. You don't care. You just... Why? Why? Do people do this? Guys, do people really do this? Why? But why, though? The soulless portal people live among us. Since I raised my vibrations, I can see the organic portals everywhere. There are a lot of them in the city. They are walking around without any clue with face mask. I saw today one with double face mask. It's hard to see, but those people are definitely soulless beings, made to keep this matrix alive. They cannot think for themselves because they can't. Good luck, family. See you on the other side. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I am a soulless being created to keep the Matrix alive, because I did wear a double mask inside of a hospital. So I just wanted to let you know, I understand if you're not interested in being subscribed to a soulless being created to keep the Matrix alive. That's your decision, and I guess I will respect it. Contact if your headaches are out of this world. Random question. If anyone had headaches/tension in ears/vertigo or heart palpitations/nosebleeds last week and you normally don't get them, please let me know. If you also can remember where you felt the headache, that would be helpful. Behind ear is most common. I'm starting an online forum documenting symptoms that coincide with satellite launches. I can keep you anonymous. Thank you. For now, you can also email me at this email if you'd like to keep this private. I got a headache reading this post. Will you count that? Oh my god. Oh. You know what? It's research. It is research. If they can find a correlation between people having random headaches and satellite launches, may someone else come up with people having headaches every time this person posts and see, correlation or causation. I just want to know. I just want to know. Did Soviet Russia give all their red flags to this dude? I would date you if you were more low-key on social media. My type of girl is more a low-key girl. Kinda insecure, so she feels dependent on me. Hot, but doesn't really know it, etc. That's so lame. LMAO! You're not wrong. Oh my god. This man. This dude took the lyrics from that song that was like really popular a while ago, and it's literally like, she's insecure something. I'm not singing. I'm not doing it. You're welcome. That song, they were just like, you know what? That is the kind of girl that I want. Because I need people to feel dependent on me for their self-worth. At least he's aware. It's disgusting, but at least he's aware, I guess. In July of this year, I was diagnosed with having post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. As you will see in my attached photos, this diagnosis stems from the pop queen Taylor Swift. The history with her and I is complicated, but the gist is she has wreaked emotional havoc on me. In one of my therapy sessions, my lovely therapist advised me to think about forgiveness toward Taylor, as you will see in one of the session notes attached. So I decided to hire a publicist, and we reached out to her to tell her my pain and to share a song I wrote about my pain, I Don't Get You. We found a person who knew her, and this person agreed to help me. Whatever high hopes I had of repairing this, they are now ashes in the rubble of my shattered heart. Taylor had her cronies send me a cease and desist letter. Those words in the letter hurt me. They truly showed that Taylor is not open to compromise or forgiveness. Time persons of the year do not treat others as Taylor has treated me. She will continue to be praised and have her feet kissed. She will continue to win awards in the hearts of people across the world. But me, I know the real Taylor Swift. To me, whenever I hear her songs, I cry. Whenever I see her name or image, I think of a woman who... And the rest is cut off. I don't think that's what your therapist meant. Honey, oh god. Okay, so... Sure. It could possibly be that somehow this is like a real thing. Maybe this person really does know who Taylor Swift is. But the fact that they had to contact someone who supposedly knew her to get a hold of her, that likely means that they don't know her, because then wouldn't they like know a lot of people who know her or like know how to contact her directly, right? So this person, like the therapist, like, hey man, like, seems like an unhealthy attachment, but you know what? We're not gonna pathologize it here. Instead, maybe we can consider some forgiveness for Taylor. This person took it to be. Go hire a publicist. Don't do this, guy. Go hire a publicist to track down Taylor Swift and tell her how you're hurt by her and make her listen to your song about how she hurt you. And then her company, it probably never even reached her. Her company said, you sound a little bit crazy, so maybe not do that. You can see through the translucent moon with the right telescope. Even NASA knows it's flat. It says it in their own flight manual. You can see right through the moon on most nights with the right telescope. You can see the stars through the moon because it's a light, just like all the stars, all the planets, all lights. NASA is a big fat lie. They never landed on the moon, and they dang sure haven't landed on Mars to build condos like they say. Oh, goodness, the indoctrination is really, really deep. Wake up, people. Exactly. The moon looks translucent sometimes. I've seen it too. I will never understand this group of people. I just can't, the right telescope is gonna show you that the stars are through them. Are you sure there's not something on the end of your telescope lens that might be obscuring the image, and therefore it looks like you have something that's not there yet? I don't know. Maybe the right person has to look through the right telescope to see it that way. Namely yourself. Anyway, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and drop a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Really quickly, I'd like to thank my patrons. Up on the screen, you should see my face palmers and my crazy K's. Thank you all so much for supporting me in the way that you do. I also just wanted to say hello to all of you as viewers and subscribers. I appreciate you so being here. I have a lot going on in real life, I suppose, and it's definitely been hard to keep up with this side of things. So for all of you who support me, whether that is financially via Patreon or just by being here in general, I just wanted to say thank you. You're amazing. If you are interested in becoming a patron, checking out the original posts from today's video, or sending me an email for possible inclusion in a future video, all of that information is in the description box below, so feel free to check it out. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!